Well, what's up everybody, welcome to the video. Those of you wondering why I'm wearing my hat indoors, it's because my hair's an absolute state, but don't worry, getting my hair cut tonight, so I'll be all prim and proper and beard trimmed for my next video. I'm starting to look like a tramp in this one, so anyway, let's get into it. So if you watched a video a few weeks ago, you'll have noticed that I got the Radiomaster Pocket Crush. Now I've been looking for a smaller radio to put in like me smaller bags so I can go out and fly, things like this. This is the Beta FPV Pavo Pico. Now I absolutely love this radio. It basically does everything I need, you know, small form factor and also blue, which is my favourite colour, you know. But when I did order this, I also pre-ordered the ag01 gimbals for it. Now, Radiomaster was supposed to be shipping them at the end of September. We're now on the beginning of October, and guess what? They have arrived. So in this video, what we're going to do, we're going to open these up, have a look at them, compare the size to the standard gimbals that you get with the Radiomaster Boxer, just to see, you know, what sort of size difference there is. And then we're going to crack this radio open, and I'm going to show you how to fit them. So let's get into it. Right, so we're not going to beat about the bush because it's probably going to be quite a long video. So first thing we're going to do is actually get these open and have a look in them. So, oh, they're definitely well in there, I'll give them that. That's the box that they come in. Lid off there. And what do you get? You get your little package there with little Allen keys, some tension springs and screws and stuff like that. You get instructions, and then in the bottom there you get your little gimbal. I can feel actually that feels quite heavy straight away. You can tell these are CNC'd. Right, we're not going to piss about, let's just rip the bugger open. Oh, look at that bad boy there. You can see the quality on them straight away, the machining. I don't know if you can hear it there. I'm going to put it near my microphone. You can hear that little click there, just I really like the feel of that. Now, I haven't got the stick ends in, but if you look at them compared to the standard plastic ones that are in, just visually these look better. I'm sure the feel wise they're going to be even better. Now comparing this to, I've got an original gimbal here from me Boxer. That's the standard plastic one that comes in them, is it the V4 or whatever it is. Now these are half decent gimbals they sell, you know, feel wise, but just look at the size difference there between them. Now I think in between these, I don't actually have these myself, but I think there's another middle size which goes in the Zorro. I forget what they're called. These are the nano and these are the wherever they are. But yeah, I mean I've got the blue ag01s in my Boxer there, you can see. Same sort of style, obviously different machining. Now with my Boxer I've gone for a black and blue sort of motif there. And then obviously with my Boxer, with my Pocket I've gone the other way around, blue radio, black gimbals. Right, so that's enough foreplay. Let's get this bad boy cracked open and get these in. Let's do it. Now one thing I did just want to quickly share with you there, I've opened both gimbals and they don't actually come with one loose stick, they both come as self-centering sticks, so we're going to have to adjust one of the things on the back to make, obviously you want your throttle so there's no spring tension. Well, you want a little bit of tension in it, but you don't want it to self-center. So once we get them installed, we're going to have a look at doing that. Right, let's get the radio apart now. Right, so we'll start by taking the covers off the back and getting the batteries out. Now, I've got absolutely no idea how to do this myself, so this is kind of a voyage of discovery as we're doing this, but I'm sure it's not that hard. Another good thing about this radio, especially compared to the Zorro, 2 18650s, so this thing lasts for about 6 hours, more than you'll ever need. Right, looking at that, it looks like we've got 4 screws, one there, one there, one there and one there. So we'll start by taking them out and just seeing if it comes apart. Difficult to tell what they are, but we'll try and what should we do? We'll try a M2 hex. Oh, good guess straight away. It's nice that they're using hex hardware on this rather than Phillips screwdrivers. I'll take them off and put them in my little magnetic bowl. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit and watch me do all 4 screws. I'll fast forward through this bit. There we go, last one. Now I'm hoping this will just come up. There we go, come off straight away. Now, we are going to have to be careful here. You can see there is actually a connector between your back and your front. That looks like it should just pull out there, so gently try and pull that connector out. There we go. No more there. That must be for your module bay, and obviously your power from your batteries there. Right. Put that to a side and don't lose that. Now looking in the back of the radio there, obviously that's your Express LRS module, and your gimbals basically look like there's 2 connectors and then 4 screws, so this should be relatively easy. Now the screws in them are actually Phillips screws, so let's see if I've got a Phillips screwdriver in my little toolkit. Pretty sure I have. If not, this is going to be a short video. There we go. Not the best screwdriver, the end of it's a bit messed up because I stabbed the lipo with it, but so right, we'll start with the this gimbal on this side. Who thought the hardest part of this video would be taking 4 bloody screws out? Right, so we'll just make a quick mental note, because obviously we're going to have to disconnect these 2 pins now. So your left hand side one goes to your left plug, and your right hand side one goes to your right plug. So we'll take them out, being careful not to damage the plugs on the actual board, which I did on my boxer, and I had to glue the pins in because I broke them taking the old ones out. Right, they're out. Now that should just now come straight out. There we go. Now just while I've got them out, let's just have a quick comparison between the 2. Now obviously the size are going to be the same, but you can see there the machining and the metal parts on that one it does look a lot better quality gimbal. See all the stuff on the back there's, you know, the basic way it works is the same, but you know, this is all CNC aluminium. You can feel the weight difference and all, and not just because the stick end's in, that weighs nothing, but the actual weight of it's a lot better. Alright, we've got that one out. We'll get this one in now. What did I say? Left one to the left plug, right one to the right plug. Let's try sitting it in to start with. Oh, look at that. That looks so nice compared to that one. Right, gimbal's in. It feels like it's seated, so we'll try and get one of the screws in there I took out. If these don't fit, I'm pretty sure there's some extra screws in the little bag that you got. I might have to actually use them, but we'll try these to start with and then go from there. So there we go, the 4 screws that we took out seem to go back in nicely. That gimbal's in there nice and solid now. Oh man, that feels so good. Right, so I'll put the plugs back in now. Like I was saying, I want the right side one to go in the right plug. Better make sure we get it the right way around for a start. No, you want the, oh, it's difficult to say this. You want the 3 sort of connected bits on the pin side to face down. So that's one side in, and the left side's the same. You want the 3 connector sort of pins to face down of it. There we go, both of them nicely secured in. So flatten them wires down a little bit there, just so we can, you know, when the gimbal does start working, they are going to move slightly, but I think they'll be alright. The other wires that were in were, you know, that's the other old gimbal that's factory installed, and they look pretty loose, so great stuff. Right, now I can only assume that the other side is exactly the same. 4 screws, 2 plugs. We're looking good. And there we go. Both gimbals are in. Both looking really good. Like I say, this throttle side for me, Half-Life Mode 2, is still self-centering, so we're going to have to adjust this little pin here. What I'll do, I'll pull the other one up there for reference, and we'll just back that off a bit. It's looking like it's yeah, so it's a 1.5mm hex there, so we'll slacken that off. Try and get it a similar sort of now I don't know whether this is right or not, but I was messing about there just while I wasn't recording, and my throttle kept sort of sticking almost and reverting back to being like a self-centering one. So I went through the little baggie, sorry, the little baggie that has screws in, and it's difficult to catch in here. There's a really small, is it in that bag? Yeah. That one there, it's a really short screw but got a real flat head on there. You can just sort of see with the Phillips mark on the top there. And what I've done, there's a little recess there. I've actually screwed that in, and that stopped that bar from moving. And now that is a complete throttle there. It's literally stopped it resetting to the middle. So whether that's you're supposed to do that or not, I don't know. But I've done it, and it seems to have worked fine. So right, now, I know I've said it about 10 times now, but let's get this bloody thing back together. Alright, what we're going to do first is put that cable back in, making sure we get it the right way up. Same as the little ones on the gimbals, you want the marks going down, so we'll press that in there. Try not to break anything, because that'll be interesting. And that's back in now. So I think really it's just a case of gently positioning it. That seems like it's back together. So as before, I'm not going to sit and make you watch me put these screws in, so I'll fast forward this bit for you. Right, rear cover back on. I've just noticed there and all with these gaps, again difficult to see when you've looking at the camera there, but you can actually get in there now to adjust these gimbals without taking the radio apart. Now there's a couple of screws on the front to adjust the travel, but bosh, look at them bad boys. Right, get the batteries back in and then we'll calibrate it. Right, now we're going back together, we're going to get it powered on and calibrated. And for those of you that are wanting to know, I've just thought of this myself, the stick ends look identical to the ones you get with the Boxer. So if you're wanting to know if the ag01 stick ends will, not the Boxer, sorry, the Pocket, if you're wanting to know whether the stick ends will fit in the holders on the back there, I'm sure they will, because they look identical to the ones that come with it. So there's one question answered. Right, let's get this thing powered on.
Welcome to HTX.
Now, obviously, I thought I'd done something wrong there, but obviously we're getting a throttle warning because these gimbals aren't calibrated, so we'll skip that. I'm going to press our system button, and then we're going to go across till it's page 6, and then there it says calibration, so we're going to select that. Put the sticks in the centre. That one should be in the centre anyway because it's sprung. Press enter. Set the sticks midpoint, so again press enter, that looks like they're about right, and then move the sticks about. Now obviously you know when you're calibrating these sticks you don't want to really force them across and push them past the limit. I mean that will be really difficult on a CNC metal one, but looks about right there. Same with the throttle. Don't give it up, down, left and right, and then go through the full range of motion with it. Not long. You see the little dots now following where it should be. So that looks happy there. Put it back in middle. Press OK. There we go. Gimbal's calibrated, so I'll go back to the main screen. And we should be good to go. Just make sure everything moves like it should. Feeling really nice. There you go, gimbal's calibrated and ready to go. Well, there we are. That's how to install and calibrate the ag01 nano gimbals on the Radiomaster Pocket. Now, I'm sure that's the same for the Crush as the normal Pocket, because I think the only difference with the Crush was cosmetic, you know, the colours and stuff like that. And another little side note there, the box that these actually come in, don't throw them away. Use them to keep your old gimbals in, because if something happens to go wrong with them, at least then you've got a spare set of gimbals that are going to be looked after. So yeah. Now, I can't actually wait to get out and fly these. I've got some batteries on the go there, but that's going to be in a separate video. I'm going to do like a first flight sort of how do they feel type video. So if you are interested in seeing that, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for when that's next video is released. And if you did find this helpful, please let me know in the comments, or you think I got something wrong or it was a bad video. Put it in the comments. I'll reply to as many as I can. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. We'll